So Al asked what my biggest check was, and the biggest check I've ever had in Pampered Chef is definitely the most that I've ever earned at any job I've ever had, was about $9,800 for 1 month. So I am very fortunate that someone shared this business with me, because it has dramatically changed my family's life and my family's future because of my Pampered Chef business. So it started out for a little extra money, and then it's turned into a great career for me and my family. Al reminded me I need to give out my envelope. So who has envelope number 1? That's you, Mary. So here's a ticket for helping me out with my math. You can share what's inside. She's got money. How much money you got, Mary?
1, 2, 3, 4, $500.
$500. Okay, this is on average. This is representative of what a new consultant would earn holding 1 show a week their very first month in the business, about $400 to $500, because you earn about $100 to $125 a show on average. So on average, about $400 to $500 for doing 1 show a week. So if you had an extra $500, what would you do with it? Anybody? What would you do? Car payment. Okay. What else? Credit card. Take credit card debt. What else?
Food.
Food. Buy groceries. I mean, I think the average family spends $100 or more at the grocery store every week. What?
Medical bills.
Medical bills. Okay. There are so many people that have gotten completely out of debt from Pampered Chef. Because think about this, if you had an extra $500 coming into your budget every month that you weren't budgeting for, that you could put a medical debt, credit card debt, on a car payment, on a mortgage, imagine how quickly that extra $500 could do something to, to alleviate debt in your family. Who has envelope number 2? Helen, here's you a ticket for helping me out. Can you share what's inside? Helen, I'm sorry you don't have money, you have a check. How much is that check?
$1,000.
$1,000. Okay, what Helen's holding in her hand is representative of what a new consultant would earn holding 2 shows a week in their very first month. For doing what I did tonight for 2 times a week, you could be looking at earning an extra $800 to over $1,000. And to tell you how true this is, all those years ago, back when I was, I think, 12 and started this, I did 2 shows a week in my second month, in addition to my full-time job, 2 shows a week, and I earned over $1,000 in my second month with Pampered Chef. Okay? So this is a great way to earn extra money. And I don't know about y'all, but an extra $1,000 coming into a household can be a life-changing amount of money. An extra $1,000 every single month. What would you do with it? Anybody? Student loans.
Yes.
Vacation.
Vacation. Save up for a nice vacation. Where would you go vacation?
Put me on the spot. Go ahead. Hawaii.
Hawaii. You could save up to take a nice vacation to Hawaii, an extra $1,000 a month put aside.
Start a college fund.
Start a college fund.
Maybe.
Yes. So there's so much that you could do having this extra money coming into your family. So who has envelope number 3? Okay. Kathy. That's Kathy. That was sneaky. So open the envelope, Kathy, and tell us at the very bottom how many shows that is for a month.
8 cooking shows, 2 shows a week.
Okay. How much did I tell you a new consultant would earn doing 8 shows for the month on average? $1,000. And how much does that check for?
$6,135.84.
Okay, that is an average check of mine, doing 2 shows a week, and that check is actually from a couple years ago. What year is that?
2010.
From 2010, for doing 2 shows a week. Now, this is how you take that 2 show a week and earn $1,000 into earning a full-time income with Pampered Chef. If you come into Pampered Chef and you want to earn an extra $400 or $500 a month, we'll help you do that. It's going to take doing 1 show a week. If you come in and you want to earn an extra $1,000, I'm going to help you do that. It's going to take doing about 2 shows a week. But if you come in and you want to earn a full-time income, working part-time hours starting out and building into a full-time income, it's going to take doing 2 shows a week and building a team. And I'm going to work right alongside you and help you learn how to build a team, help you train your consultants. It's the easiest thing you'll ever do. I have a 4-year degree. I never imagined that I would be a home party lady. My other job is very different from this, but I am earning more money with Pampered Chef than anything I am qualified to do. I mean, any other job I could go out in the workforce and get now. And this is a true blessing that God has blessed my business and that someone shared this with me, because it has dramatically changed my family life. And so I'm very passionate about this and I want to share this at shows, because I never know who could be sitting in this room tonight that this could completely change your life. And if you've ever thought about doing something like this, it's as simple as picking out which kit you want and giving it a try for 30 days. And at the end of 30 days, if this is not what you thought it would be, that's absolutely fine. You keep everything in the kit, you keep the products you earned along the way, and you keep the money that you've earned. But you just never know. This could completely change your life. So I encourage you to give it a try, because you'll never know if you just don't try. And I know that Pampered Chef is not for everybody, but it's for absolutely anybody to try. And it's as simple show and which kit you want to get. That's all it takes to get started, and I help you from there. So, anybody else have questions?
I do.
Yes.
How long did it take you to go, to start being full-time, if you're full-time now, if that's all you do?
I didn't start being full-time after 6 months in, but after 6 months in Pampered Chef, I was earning as much money as doing 2 shows a week as I was at my take-home pay at my full-time job, if that gives you an idea, okay? So, and we have a girl on our team that started this business just a little over a year ago. She's a full-time paramedic, and she works 24 hours on, 48 off, so she works all the time. They never had a great schedule with her and her husband to be able to start a family or raise a family because he's a fireman too, so they just work really crazy schedules. And her first year in Pampered Chef, doing Pampered Chef part-time, she did about 5 to 7 shows a month and built a team and earned over $20,000 her first year in while still working full-time, and she's walked away from her 12-year career as a paramedic to turn this into a full-time job so she could start a family. So it doesn't take long to get this going and to get it started. So very easy. It's just the consistency of doing shows every week, you know, and being in front of people every week. It's a great question. Anybody else have a question before we wrap up? Well, y'all asked great questions tonight. Give yourselves a hand. Y'all are a great crowd tonight. So I know y'all are excited about going in there and trying what we're going to have tonight. So we'll take just a second and we'll start on the cream cheese and put the topping on top and roll it, and we'll be ready to eat. So give me a few minutes and we'll go in there and pull that out. But while me and Angela are getting everything ready for you guys to taste test tonight, if you guys will fill this out for me, I'm going to pass this around. Be sure to print your email address very clearly if you want to get I have to be able to read it if you want to get the recipes we talked about tonight. You know, all the recipes in the cookbooks we talked about, so fill that out. You will get an email from me once a month. It's my e-newsletter, and it'll tell you what's on special each month, and it'll have a new recipe with it. And if you want to stop getting it after you get the initial recipes, just scroll down to the bottom and click unsubscribe, and it'll take you off. No big deal. And the first question here, if you're interested in having a show, I can't read your mind, and I need to know if you're interested so I can give Angela credit, because she gets credit when you set your show up tonight. And you can do a catalog show, or you can do a cooking show, so just let me know. The cooking shows are way more fun. And then if you would like some information for yourself or someone that's not here tonight and earning $100 or more show, let me know so I can give you some information. Be sure to put the products that you are interested in knowing about when they go in special down here at the bottom, so I can keep you informed on that. So if y'all will go ahead and fill that out, you can win a prize for that too. And thank you guys so much for coming. So we're going to get everything ready for you to sample, and I want to be able to help everyone with your order. Make sure you get all your questions answered. So I'll be sitting over in the den. When you get ready to order, just come see me. If you need to leave early, if you have a babysitter at home or something that you need to rush out, go ahead and bring your order to me right away. I'll get yours done first. So thank you guys for coming, and we'll go ahead and get everything ready to eat.